Hi guys, so today I'm trying the new, well kind of new, BH Cosmetics Mimosa palette. It's not super new, so I don't know why I said it was new, but it is kind of new to me. So I created this beautiful eye look, and I hope you guys like it. But anyways, if you would like to like this video and subscribe, please do so. I would absolutely appreciate it, and I would like to get this channel growing a little bit more. So anyways, if you are interested in this look, I will post everything I used down below, and let's just get into it. So let's go. Alright, so I've got my brows and primer already on. We're using the BH Cosmetics Mimosa palette today, and I'm just going to take some of the lightest pink shade right here, and I'm going to buff this in the crease. And as you can see, the pigmentation's really nice, but I am dipping back in and going over it again to make it a little bit darker. So I'm taking the next darkest pink shade, and I'm going to also put that in my crease, but I'm going to place it a little bit lower than the first color, just to create that nice gradient. And you'll see that it kind of changes the whole color of the eye look, but it's still going to look very blended out, and I'm going to be able to use the lighter pink shade to buff everything out as well. So it's actually really nice, and I love how this is building up. And as you can see, I'm dipping back into that same shade, and I'm just going to repeat the process to really deepen up the pink in my eyes, and on my eyes, and to really add definition to my crease, because it is kind of non-existent. Alright, you'll see now I'm going in with this kind of medium brown shade on a small blending brush, and I'm just going to focus that on the outer corners. Just dipping back in for more product, and I did have to do this like 2 or 3 times to build up the intensity I wanted. Now I'm just going over everything with a clean blending brush and making sure those edges are soft, especially where I placed that brown shade. See, I'm digging into this top shimmer shade in the top row, and I'm just patting that on with my finger. I feel like that gives the best application as far as pigmentation goes. I feel like if I applied this with a brush, it wouldn't have worked out as well, but using your fingers, it looks stunning. And now I'm getting ready to do my eyeliner. I kind of am just using a pencil liner on my top lash line first, and then I'm going to go in with liquid liner and create a wing. But this is just kind of my easier version when I'm not in the mood to create the line with the liquid liner. I just use the pencil liner and connect them. So now I'm looking for my liquid liner, and let's see. I'm going to start by using the Wet n Wild Megalast eyeliner, and then I create both my tails of my wings and then make sure that they are even. If they are even, and then I proceed to the next step, which is just creating and filling in that wing. So for lashes, I'm using these AOA Studio in the style Jackie. These are their Faux Mink lashes, and they're only $1.50. Like, honestly, you cannot beat that. This is just me putting the lash glue on my lash. I'm using the Duo brush on adhesive, which is my absolute favorite lash glue ever. And just waiting for that glue to get tacky so that I can stick it on. Alright, now I'm just sticking that lash on from the outer corner to the inner corner, and I always make sure to press in the middle as well to make sure that it's well adhesed, if that's even a word, just to make sure it's sticking nicely. And that's the difference between one lash and this is both lashes on. Alright, so this is the Makeup Revolution Hydrate Primer. I pretty much don't use anything else. My skin's been super dry again ever since I moved, and I just feel like super dry, so that's why I like this primer. It's very moisturizing. So for a foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear. I think it's 24-hour Freshwear, I don't know. But I just start at the bottom of my chin, and I continue blending upwards with the product that I squeezed on the back of my hand. And as you can see, I'm just trying to blend in all the areas and all over my forehead. And something I notice is hard for me is the sides of my nose. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't, but that's just where I try to blend a little extra. For concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. This is a brand new product, and I've been testing it out the last few days, and it's actually pretty wonderful. I like it better than the original Shape Tape formula a lot. Set my concealer, I'm going to take some Coty Airspun and a Morphe angled blending brush. I believe this brush was meant for eyeshadow, but I've never used it for that. I've always just used it to set my concealer because I really like the angled tip of it. Alright, so now I'm just powdering my whole face with the Coty Airspun to blur everything. So for mascara, I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion to melt my actual lashes with the falsies, and I always like to do this after. I just feel like it gives a prettier effect. Now I'm going to take more of that dark brown shade on that small blending brush and just smoke out the lower lash line a little bit. I really like the effect that this gives, and I forgot how pigmented these colors were, so I probably didn't need it to bend that much. But I'm going to use a clean blending brush to just buff away the edges. For lower lashes, I'm going to go in with a Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit, and I really like this because it has a small tip to get really into those lower lashes, but at the same time the formula is kind of watery still because this is brand new, so it kind of is hard to work with without getting it on your skin. For bronzer, I'm going to whip out my old butter bronzer, and I love this. Obviously, I'm going to need to buy a new one soon because I have hit pan and I don't even have very much left. But I love the effect that this gives. I love the color, and I'll definitely be probably using this for life. I felt like that bronzer was a little intense, so I just took a fluffy brush with nothing on it to kind of diffuse those areas. Right, so for blush, I'm just going in with the Sephora one. It just is a peachy toned blush. Nothing special. So for my highlight, I'm going to use my Horse and Carriage by ColourPop, and this is my favorite highlighter ever. I don't even know why I bother using other highlighters. I've been using this like every day, literally for a year straight, and I know I've said that before, but like, I'm not kidding. I haven't used any other highlighter in the past year. This just is the perfect highlighter in my opinion. So since it's limited edition, I guess I'm going to be looking for some more ColourPop highlighters because I'm just so impressed with them. And I used it as an inner corner highlight, as you can see. I'm just cleaning off the foundation on my lips so that I can go in with a lip oil. My lips have been really dry. As I said before, everything's been super dry. My skin, just my mouth, everything. I've been thirstier since I lived here, but I'm using some lip oil to condition my lips. This is from KAB Beauty, by the way, if anyone's interested. Now I'm just pulling my hair down, and I forgot to use setting spray today. I don't know how, but yeah, this is what we're looking at as far as the finished eye look. Alright, so here's the final look, and I absolutely love, I don't feel like I put the shimmers on here evenly from eye to eye, but whatever. From far away it looks pretty decent. So I'm really impressed with the BH Mimosa palette. I had used it one other time a while back, and I didn't quite remember how I felt about it. And I've only had the palette a couple months, so I think I tried it like when I first got it. But I absolutely love the eye look I created. I love the inner corner, even though it was the ColourPop highlighter. It was not something I used in the palette. But I highly recommend this product to absolutely anyone. The second thing I tried out was the AOA 3D Faux Mink lashes, and I think that for $1.50 a pair, like, they're literally so nice, and I would say that they compare with higher end lashes. They're just really nice. I mean, they do feel a little bit cheaper than high-end lashes, obviously, but I think that as far as like workability and wear and how they look, I think that they're like spot on. So I think I tried something else that was new. Oh, the Bad Gal Bang mascara I've been giving a go for the past couple days, just to see how it does on my bottom lashes. I feel like the formula is kind of watery, so I feel like it kind of makes my under eyes like look like I get like a little bit of mascara like all over my under eye, and it's just like I ignore it. But that has been doing pretty good. I like the brush on it. I just think I'm gonna like it a little more after like maybe a month when it starts to you know, like the formula starts to get a little chunkier, I guess. And sorry, I kind of have weird foundation nose because I had to go to Target before I filmed this part. So yes, that is why there might be like a line, or my foundation might look a little weird, because I had to wear a mask. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like, and leave me a comment down below whether you like this look, or if you'd like more looks that are this theme or other themes, or you know, whatever your heart desires. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.